Hey everyone, and welcome to my first ever product review for this channel. It probably won't be my last, but as I find different resources, I'm constantly fighting this excitement and this impulse to share those resources with you. So you're welcome. Witajcie moi drodzy, jak się macie? For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Michael, and I am one of a handful of crazy Americans who are borderline obsessed with learning the Polish language. And though I'm not a language teacher by profession, I do enjoy sharing my insights, my learning methods, and my resources with all of you. One such resource that I stumbled upon through Instagram was one of Justyna and Julia of the J&J Language School. They posted a picture of their book, Rozmawiamy Po Polsku. And I must say in the very beginning that this is not a paid endorsement, nor was this book given cost-free. I purchased this book straight away, and I didn't even realize that it had an accompanying, very clear, natural speed audio track on all 100 dialogues. And if you saw my last video on the simplified method, you may have also discovered just how important hearing and deciphering these communications can be. So first off, is this a book that the Polish beginner should have? Well, maybe, maybe not. This book is clearly marked at the very bottom, A1+/A2, okay? So that indicates that it is just slightly beyond the foundational level. So not necessarily for the people that are just starting out, but definitely as I'm very familiar with Polish, different textbooks and different programs, I do have to say that some of the words and phrases and stuff are beyond those people who just know the foundation. But if you have a strong foundation, it is definitely recommended. What is a strong foundation? Well, you should probably know between 500 and 1,000 of the most common Polish words. You need to know the main verbs and how to conjugate them. And you have to have at least a good amount of experience hearing and producing the sounds of the Polish language, especially those tricky double consonants and nasal vowels. But apart from this recommendation, and again, it's only a recommendation, I would say this as well, that this book is a must-have for any serious Polish language student. And basically what my channel promotes is going beyond the basics in Polish. And this is one of the best resources that I've found to do just that. The other thing is that this book has actually completely changed my morning routine. In the beginning, or in the meantime actually, I still begin each day with a little bit of Duolingo, and that is actually mainly just to keep up my 300+ day streak. But after that, I go directly to this book here. I will read some of the dialogues, I will listen to the audio. Sometimes I'll listen to the audio and just try to understand what's going on. Often I will go back to the actual text just to make sure that I'm correct. But as you can see, everything is set up in quarters. So you've got the dialogues, you have the vocabulary, you have the true, false, and you have the exercises. Each dialogue is between 30 and 45 seconds, and any of the challenging phrases and words appear in the glossary to the right, and they appear in the order that they appear in the conversation. So it isn't a time-consuming hunt. So that's another thing that I really like about the book. The other thing that I like is this, and I asked them about this, but the ladies that wrote the book actually recruited their husbands to be the male voices in the audio, which rounds out everything beautifully. Different conversations, different subject matter, different genders speaking, which after hearing over and over will just reinforce that smoothness, the ease of making the needed grammatical changes in the future when speaking to the opposite sex. all in all, this is one of the best books out there, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that their next book is going to be an A2 to B1. But because they did such an amazing job on this book, I'd be tempted to buy anything that they produce. So apart from this book and their website, I'd also suggest that you follow them on Instagram. Their account is J&J Language School. And I would follow them especially for what they call Speak Polish Fluently and Confidently posts. There they have spoken phrases that I end up squirreling away in a notebook. And I actually have a separate Instagram folder, which I just kind of move each one that I find into so that I can listen to it and read it again and again and again. Well, that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to get a copy of their book or get in touch with their language school, you can find all of those links in the description box below. And thank you guys for watching. Good luck with everybody's language pursuits. Powodzenia wszystkim. Do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Pa. Na razie.